How's it going, guys? This is Uncharted Games. We're doing something a little bit different today. I figured I'd review a deck box. I guess not really a review, but I just wanted to show you guys this deck box. Not just one, I actually got two of them, and I'll show you the reason why in a second. But this is the Boulder deck case by Ultimate Guard. We'll pop one of these open here so you can get a little bit better look at it. It's just a real simple deck box. It's just like a hard resin. So it's like just a really hard plastic, real simple design. They come in a few different colors, and it just pops like right open just like that there. And it's got, see if you can get a better look at it, it's got like some little bumps on the inside lip there. I don't know if you can really see that so well. And then on the inside of the lid, there's like a little groove where it slots into. So when you stick it back together, it just kind of snaps shut. And then it stays together pretty well, and it's a nice solid deck box. And I'll show you why I like this one in particular. So I have also right here, this is the Ultimate Guard Archive, and see if you can get an idea how big it is. It's a I don't know how you would, it's a deck box for your deck boxes, I guess would be the case. So you can see I got 3 more of this same deck box in here, and so if you get 5 of them, these are the 80 plus count. It also comes in a 100 plus count, and that's double sleeved cards. So like if you're got some commander decks or something, you can put a double sleeve commander deck in one of those 100 plus counts. These are the 80 plus counts because I have Yu-Gi-Oh decks in here. But as you can see, 5 of them will fit in there perfectly. Nice and tight, nothing going anywhere, nothing will shake around, and so I really like the uniformity of it. It just seems like a really nice way to keep all your decks nice and together, and it all looks really clean. And so I'll show you kind of what I got in here and how it holds the cards inside. So there you go. There's a bunch of these are all just single sleeved cards. It's most of a Weather Painter deck is what's in there right now, but cards will sit in there just fine. When you're putting the top of the deck box on, you have to kind of be careful to not just like jam it down on there, otherwise you might catch the corners of the cards and bend them. But if you're careful about putting everything together really nice and slow and steady, you shouldn't damage anything, and it holds them together pretty well. I mean, I'm sure if you just started really shaking it, the thing would pop open, but it holds the cards in there really nicely. And so I think this is a cool way to keep a few decks that you're passionate about, fond of, just kind of all in the same place. I think it looks really nice. Just even the material they use on the outside of this, we'll see if you can get a little better idea. It's like, I don't even know what you'd call it. Xeno skin, I think, is what the word they use for it. But it's just got a nice feel to it. The inside's got that fabric all along the inside here. So nothing's going to scratch the deck box. And even the feel of the deck box, it's not like a cheap plastic. It's got kind of like a soft feel to it. I don't know how to describe the word. I don't know what the word would be to describe the feel of the deck box, but it's got something a little bit, it just feels nice and high quality. So I just wanted to show you guys that, just in case somebody was looking for something like this. I know something like this, these have been reviewed before, but I figured I'd throw my thoughts out there. So if you're interested in picking that up, I guess I can, I'll throw the links to where I got mine from Amazon down in the description, but you could pretty much buy them at probably a few local game stores, probably carry something like this. So obviously support them if you can, but otherwise that's what I got for you today. Maybe if I get some interesting mail in sometime this afternoon, I'll tack that on to the end of this so there's some actual card action going on there. But yeah, check out that deck box, and thanks for hanging out with me for just a little bit today, guys. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, quick update. I did in fact end up getting quite a bit of mail here today, so we'll open this up, throw this right on the end of that other video, like I had mentioned, so that there's a little bit something extra for you to take a look at here. Let's see what we got in here. Make sure there's nothing important. Alright. Oh, that's an interesting top loader. This was from TCG Player Direct. Had some interesting stuff. for a deck idea that I've kind of been playing around with. So let's see, here we go. So we got an Underworld Cerberus, Mythic. I think that's from, I don't remember where that's from, but it's a Hound. So is Elven Warhounds. There's that Elven Warhounds from Tempest. There's a Ghost Hounds also. So you're noticing a theme here. We got some Hounds. Then we got Jiang Yangu, which is from that the special product they made for English-speaking countries that had all the Asian-inspired like art and stuff. So there's Jiang Yangu. The reason I have this is because it creates Hound tokens, which yep, there's the Hound token. It's actually a really nice foil token there. There's the other side of it, so that's a nice looking piece of art. And there's a Lightning Hound's foil. So those are all Hound cards. The reason for that is because I've got this interesting idea for a commander deck at the moment. I'm wanting to build a like man's best friend tribal type deal where it'll only be Hounds and humans. So flavorful, probably not going to be great, but it'll be fun. There's a lot of interesting cards actually. Nothing that really synergizes super well with each other, but some of the artworks are pretty cool. So we'll see how that turns out. Hopefully it's not absolutely abysmal, but you never know. And I guess the whole point is just to have a good time after all, right? So we'll get into this next envelope here. Flip it over. This will be... Alright, we got a Mermail Abyss-Gaios, first edition ultra rare. I didn't buy the ultimate rare, it just didn't seem worth it to spend the extra money for me. I just like the Mermail deck because it's fun and interesting. I know it's beautiful in max rarity, but this will work just fine for me. So this is for a Mermail deck that is actually in the deck box case thing that you guys just saw. Just working on finishing up a few of the decks in there. I got Thunder Dragons, Mermails, Weather Painters, and then I'm probably going to add in Sky Striker and maybe Boojins, because Boojins are my favorite deck of all time, so I might end up throwing them in there too, just because I really like the storage method. Let's get this next one opened up here. It's giving me some trouble. It's taped to the inside, so let's get that all out of the way. All right. So there we go, Golden Castle of Stromberg. I actually got a play set of them. These things are sitting at like $7 right now. And I wanted them when the set came out, and I think they were something crazy like $20-30. And for a card that doesn't do much in terms of like being able to actually play it in a competitive game, I couldn't justify spending that money. But I figured at $7 a piece, it's not too terribly expensive. And they'll probably end up going back up, kind of like the that Toon Kingdom from Dragons of Legend 2, because it's just a really interesting anime card. The artwork on it is gorgeous. Maybe there'll be a deck that I can play it in. I mean, I know that there is a deck that it plays in, but maybe I'll end up being able to put it together, or they'll give us some support for it that makes it a little bit more viable. But got a play set of those. And then we'll get to this last one here, the Bubble Mailer. I'm quite certain I know which card this is. That's pretty cool. I guess it's probably nothing you guys have never seen before, but I'm excited to have one. I'm working towards getting myself a play set just for the sake of being able to play it. There we go. So this is an ultimate rare Allure of Darkness. I'll get it out of this little sleeve here so you can see it a little better. So this is just an unlim. The first editions are like almost, I think, more than double the value or double the price of the unlims. And really, I just wanted the artwork. I understand that the max rarity would be the first edition, but I just wanted something a little bit nicer than the commons or supers that I got sitting around right now. And so I figured I'd start working on picking up a play set of these. So I got one Allure of Darkness Ultimate Rare. I believe I bought it in light play condition, which it is, I mean, it looks really nice, unless there's something I'm missing here. Maybe a couple scuffs on the card surface, but it's in very nice shape. So there's that Allure of Darkness. So that'll wrap it up for mail day today. Where, like I said, we'll tack this right on to the end of that deck box video, so there's a little bit more to look at. If you guys got any interest in anything that I got in the deck box. Like if you want to see the decks in there, I mean, I'm no master deck builder, but I can show you what I got going on in there and what thoughts I'm having with the stuff in there. I'd be happy to show you. Other than that, yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for just a few minutes longer here today. I really appreciate it. So if you got any comments, leave a comment. If you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't, well then leave a dislike, I guess. Let me know what I could be doing better. But thanks again, guys. This is Uncharted Gaming Games. Can't even remember my own name. Signing